Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode in iCraft. This is going to be a little bit of a short one, or a sort of low effort one at least, because I have some finals coming up. Don't want to spend too much time on this because I need it in other areas, most specifically in the finals. I keep doing that. I accidentally say something in Spanish and people look at me funny. Anyway, in the meantime though, what I want to do today is try and plan out a little bit of our main palace, specifically the area in which my adoring fans can watch as I give rousing speeches. So we're going to need a lot of sandstone, and that's why I'm mining the sandstone. Lots of it. There are some perks to living in a desert. Speaking of the mining, I want to make this area sort of a quarry. I want to make it look a little bit purposeful, as opposed to just I'm spamming stuff out. And that's not what I'm doing right now. Currently, I am really just spamming stuff out. But eventually, I want to make this look kind of good, I don't know, just like a quarry, which I guess probably doesn't look too good, but at least it's better than nothing. So you're gonna have to accept it. Anyway, I wanted to make the city center over by this area with the cobblestone pillar, specifically, and we're probably going to have to flatten this land out a little bit, or maybe just put it on top of this mountain, or make it more organic. We have options. However, I'm probably just going to start laying some borders out, trying to figure out where I want stuff to exist. And I'm sort of thinking just around this place, right? And we might make use of the mountain itself, which I think could turn out pretty cool. And then there's also a nice flat area over here, so we could expand out there. Maybe put a tower here or over there. Maybe maybe a pillager outpost. No, although a pillager outpost could be kind of cool. That would give me somewhere to put the Vindicator we captured. Anyway, that's not what I'm going to do right now, though. Currently, I just sort of want to plan out the rough area and then maybe go into a little bit more detail in the rest of this episode. So I'm going to look around, do that, and then I will get back to you in the next clip. Hopefully, I'll have an area planned out. I'm currently in the process of just putting torches on the border that I've already made. But this is going to be the sort of the outside wall, the outer perimeter of our empire. And the plan is that inside this outer wall is going to be maybe a city, and then maybe outside the wall are going to be the more... I need to conserve these torches, don't I? Outside the wall is going to be the more, I guess, agricultural stuff, the non-residential portion, basically. So like my mine or my farms, they're going to be outside the inner wall. And I was thinking, up on this nice hill here, we could fit place a lookout tower. I think that would look pretty cool. And I've also got it passing over a bridge over there, so that's a nice place for I guess a bridge. Sorry, I've got it passing over the river over there, so that's a nice place for a bridge. And I've also closed off this river, so we're going to make it seem like the river goes to the ground there. Go away, skeleton. You're not wanted. Oh, and I'm out of torches. That's nice. Anyway. Then it just circles around this nice flat area, probably a good place to put some buildings or, I don't know, refineries for the materials produced outside, lore-wise. And then it just connects up to the place that we started in. So with this outer wall sketched out, we can sort of start to level an area for the main palace, I guess, which is probably going to go right about around here. With a nice view over the river and a nice view over to that mountain, and basically a good visual range of the whole empire. Because this place is slightly raised compared to most of it, and then down there sort of is going to be the area with the residents, of which there won't be any. Well, there will be some. Probably just mobs, though. Unless one of the other iCrafters wants to move in for some reason. Temporarily, I imagine. I don't know why, but that laugh just caught in my throat. Anyway, that's probably just... That's most of the wall sketched out, obviously. It's going to take a lot of materials to put together, and that's probably not going to happen today. Gway. They're like little mosquitoes. You swat at them, but they just come back. Come at me. There we go. On the bright side, I've got a lot of phantom membrane. However, this is, like I said, this is going to be Palace Place. Probably going to have a nice courtyard in the palace, so we'll start planning out the palace in just a moment. As you saw in that last clip, we were just smoothing out this mountaintop so that I can build something on it, and in particular, at the moment, I'm trying to think of where we want to build stuff. So, over here seems like a really good place for a tower. Ergo, I shall place some blocks here to mark it as such. And over there, or somewhere enclosed on this flat space, really, seems like a good place for the courtyard, which I also want to make. We'll probably have a wall going pretty much just straight around the edge of this hill, which will be the limit of the castle, and I'll try and make it as straight as possible, probably, because that will be easier to build, which seems to be pretty much like that, I suppose. Or actually, if we've got a sort of 2 block, then 3 block, 2 block. Well, all right, I'll figure that out. I'll figure out the specifics a little bit later. But we could also have a sort of mini tower right here. Ooh, and I cannot brace blocks. Anyway, mini tower there. Sort of another wall bit over here. Yep. And then this wall can be pretty straight, so that'll be nice and easy to build. Oh, ran out of cobble. Like that. However, I don't want to waste this part. So we could put another tower here, maybe. It's going to be a towery base. But not too towery, not like last season. We will not speak of last season. No, it actually went pretty well. Yep. Then we can have another straight wall right there. Keeping things straight will make the patterns easier, especially if it's not a weird straight. So we can do that and then maybe move this tower over to the corners like that. And then, you know, make it a square. or a circle or something. Probably won't be just directly square. This makes a nice straight oh wait, never mind. We can shift the border over there, and then this will make a nice straight shot to the other end of this hill, where we can have another tower, or I guess a turret, not quite a tower. Yep, something like that. And then we can make another wall over there. That all leaves us with something like this, which I have cleaned up a little bit since our last clip. Although I think I'll move that bit there 1 block over, and that'll probably be the actual wall line. In the meantime, though, I've been thinking a little bit more, and since that's the edge of our inner wall, I guess, or yeah, inner wall, this part here will probably be fairly formidable and wall-like itself, because there's not the wall there is going to join with the main castle. And I was also thinking, done a lot of thinking, that maybe somewhere around there would be a good courtyard spot, since it's nice and rectangular. And then over here we could have a little bit of other stuff, whatever that might end up being. As I was saying earlier, those little squares are going to be turrets, and walls will go along the big lines, things like that. Now, as well as the fact that the patio, or not in Spanish the word is patio, But the courtyard here is going to be here, so as well as that, since the Emperor generally stands before the courtyard to address his adoring fans, adoring citizens, I am going to put the Emperor's quarters just past that, just over there. And we might actually make this a little wider. I'm not sure. This is all subject to some change, but for the most part, it's all good. Anyway, also, I want a stage, right? A stage in front of the courtyard. Otherwise, it's hard to address one's loyal, adoring citizens. But that's probably going to be it for today, because I'm actually out of time now. I have finals to study for and a lot of other things going on as well, so yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one, where hopefully we can begin actually doing stuff to this plan.